Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Maeve Campbell. I'm a climate journalist based in London, and I'm very excited to be here to be hosting our third and final flagship at the Hub Live. Now, despite what Donald Trump said in the UN just a few minutes ago, it is clear that climate action is no longer on the margins of society. It sits at the heart of strategies for governments, businesses, and communities worldwide. And what's driving that progress is people. People creating legal frameworks that hold the big guys accountable, financial innovators shifting capital toward climate solutions, activists demanding urgency, technologists inventing breakthroughs, and communicators, like many of us, telling the story in creative and hopeful ways. Each of these levers is people-powered. The question before us today is how we keep pulling harder and faster on the levers that matter most. How we turn human ingenuity and influence into transformative policy, commitments, and investment. So this session today is unpacking all of that, just a small task. We'll be highlighting the progress that we've made, while also being honest with ourselves about how much left there is to do. It's all very well engaging the head and the heart, but the power really is in our hands, as Dr. Katharine Hayhoe would say. So I'll tell you how it's going to work, this last session of the day. It's going to be in 3 parts. First, we're going to dive into how we can make the polluters pay through the lens of climate justice in the first panel. Then we'll bring in the world of tech and sustainable mobility. And lastly, I'm going to come back on to moderate, and we're going to do a panel on the power of language, my favorite topic, with none other than Dr. Katharine Hayhoe herself, one of the world's most famous climate scientists, known for making climate change accessible and deeply, deeply human, along with National Geographic explorer Malaika Vaz, and the self-proclaimed conservative environmentalist himself, Benjamin Bakker. So first, I'm going to introduce the first panel, and then I'm going to get off stage and give it to someone else. So the first panel is called Big Emissions, Bigger Bills. How can we hold the world's biggest polluters to account? Moderating the discussion is Adam Weiss from Client Earth, and joining Adam on stage are 3 incredible change makers who I'm sure you will love. I do. Dr. Beverly Knight, who is founder of the Deep South Center for Environmental Justice, Mads Christensen, who's executive director of Greenpeace International, and lastly, Wawa Gatheru, who is a climate activist and founder of Black Girl Environmentalist. Please give them a warm welcome to the stage.